welcome to another Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday. And today, we're going into the future, or we're going to a place where there are mechs battling it out. This is Tiny Epic Mechs. This is from Gamelyn Games. This is part of their Tiny Epic series. I've covered a little bit of their series. Big fan of Tiny Epic Games, Tiny Epic Quest, Tiny Epic Galaxies. Have even done something on Ultra Tiny Epic Galaxies. Have several in this series. All of them are different. Do not have all of them. There are quite a few, and I do not have all of them. But I decided to pick this one up. This was on sale. This is part of Kilroy's Bargains, and saw this on sale at Noble Night. I can't remember if this was the holiday sale or the spring sale or what sale it was, but I picked this up. And have you ever done that where you've try to get enough to get free shipping, and so you put something in the cart and then you find something else and you might end up clicking 2 instead of 1? Well, guess what? I did that. I ended up with 2 of them. This was a steal, though. This was under it was under $10, and I think this is normally a $25 to $30 game. But ended up picking up 2 of them. So either one of these is going to go back to school with my son, or maybe it's a giveaway. I think I do have a giveaway that is still out there, and one that I need to follow up on, because you're probably all waiting to win it. I think I had 2 games out there. So anyway, stay posted, stay tuned to see if what I do with my extra copy of this. But I'll open up at least one of these and see what we have inside here. As you can see, it's a very small box. That is the typical box for the Tiny Epic game line. They are tiny in that all the components fit in one of these little small boxes. They are epic in that there's usually a lot of stuff in the box. And a lot of gameplay in the box. This one right here has item meeples. Something I think they started adding with Tiny Epic Quest and Tiny Epic Zombies. They added these meeples that you can actually attach equipment to and weapons and the like. And this one has this mech suit that you can see right there. If you, as you see, a lot of contents that are in here. Basically says easy entry, high strategy, low downtime, short play time, high replayability, and small box. The designer is Scott Alms. In Tiny Epic Mechs, players take on the roles of highly skilled and athletic mech pilots. They complete in a free-for-all battle royale over the span of 6 rounds. In each round, players program their actions and execute them in order. These actions keep you moving around the arena while allowing you to deploy defensive turrets or explosive mines, collect resources, purchase weaponry, power up into your power armor, and eventually take control of the mighty mech. Maybe that's the mighty mech right there. So this is kind of a programmed movement game. I've got a few of those. They're typically not my favorite mechanism, doing program movement. That harkens back to, I think, Garfield design of Robot Rally. I think that was what it was called. Again, not a big fan of program movement, although there was one of the program movement games that I really did like. I'll try to remember it. It's escaping my mind. Have you ever had that happen? The minute you try to think of something, it flies away. Oh God, what was the name of that? Anyway, I'll think of it. But it was a decent program movement. Again, some people really liked these kind of games. This one looked, since it was such a good price and it was such a lot of content in the box, I thought I'd take a runner on it and see what it is all about. So we have, got a lot of tape on there. These, I can't remember if these come shrink wrapped or not. So the fact that this is re-taped or wrapped of some sort by Noble Night, I don't know if that means it is been used or been opened or what have you, but I can imagine that all the bits are probably, I find it hard to believe that all the bits are been punched out or gone, but you will find out with me as we open up the box. So you got a small box here, good quality box, good sturdy, and there's usually art inside of the box, which is kind of cool. Let's see, look, and everything's still wrapped. So here are the cards. We'll take a look at those. Here are some more cards. So this right here, don't know what these might be the tiles. This is basically a tile. You build a grid with the tiles and move around on that grid. Here are ad hoc mode, attack disable for 1 turn. So this should be interesting. So this is part of your programming cards possibly there. Another thing about Tiny Epic games, most of them, if not all of them, have a solo mode built in, and I do like that aspect as well. Here are the bits. As you can see, we got some cool little bits there. Some little wooden meeples of sort, of all kinds of different shapes and sizes and different, you know, graphics on them. Kind of interesting there. Quite a bit of different stuff there, okay? Then we've got the plastic bits. Let's take a look at those. And there, I think this is that big mech. And so this one, I believe, opens up to where you can put a meeple in. There you go. So you can put your meeple in that. That's the super mech suit, I believe. So you want to get that. And then you got some holes here to put in weaponry or of sorts on there. So you got like 4 places to put some extra weapons on there. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got, and these are just your regular mech suits for your different meeples. As you can see, places to put weapons all around that. And so you can just put your, pull this apart. You can put your mech in there. Oh, it comes out like this. So you put your mech in there, your meeple. So let's find the, where is the blue meeple? Here he is. So this guy fits right in there like this. And then you put the suit on like this. So now you got your guy in the mech suit. And you can put some weapons on there. So that's kind of cool. And you got a purple one for the purple guy. You got orange for the orange. And you got gray for the gray. There you go. Then you also have all the different weapons. There's some toy factor in this. Gotta admit, definitely some toy factor in this game. But look at all the weapons you get here. That looks pretty cool. Wow, you get like a crossbow. So you got all kinds of different weapons you can put on here. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Like a 6-pack there. And you got probably some swords and guns and shields and the like. So all these weapons you can put on your meeple here. See, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Put a little shield on it. So yeah, all right. I admit I got this for the toy factor, but there you go. All right, so we got some more cards here. We'll look at that. Got some tracks. We'll take a look at those. Let's get to the rules here. And here are some frequently asked questions on weapons, power attacking, double jump, mighty mech. So 5 questions there built inside the box. Maybe they truly are frequently asked questions, so you can refer to that frequently. Here are the components. So you got pilot cards. You have 1 mighty mech card. You have 4 player cards. I imagine those are some of these oversized cards here. A round card, a score card. There's the score card. 21 zone cards, 32 weapon cards, 32 program cards, and 4 ad hoc mode cards. There's your meeples, your power armor, your mighty mech, all the other different little tokens and probably wooden meeple or wooden track holders or placement things. And then you've got weapons, 32 weapon items there. So as I said, there's a lot in this box, and it's a relatively small box. So here's your card overviews for your different pilots, your different zones. Again, this is more of a tile game where you're going to be moving on, you're going to be programming your moves on the tile. Here's the program cards. You got like movement direction, the different action. You got jumps and what have you. Here's the game setup. And that is, you know, that's kind of small text there, but it fits in a relatively small rule book that is only 19 pages of rules. There's your game overview, gameplay overview. You got phase 1 is program, execution, movement. Again, this is a program movement game. You got your actions, collect resources, purchase weapon, deploy mine or turret. You got power-ups. You got the mighty mech. Here's combat, attacking with weapon, power attacking, retreating from combat, getting KO'd, combat with a mine or turret, ad hoc mode, round end, scoring rounds, end of game final scoring. Then we have solo mode. So solo mode is 16 to 19, it looks like. Here's your solo game setup, solo gameplay, solo pilot movement rules. So I guess you'll be playing against one AI mech, possibly. Program card, movement guide, executing actions, equipping the robot pilot, combat with robot pilot, KOing the robot pilot, solo scoring, and game in. So there are your rules. So let's look at some of these cards here. And Gamelyn is pretty good. I mean, the components are nice. You get wooden bits, you get plastic bits, you get plastic weapons. The cards are usually really good as well, good quality. A little bit of a linen finish on it. That's the score track. Here's a round track. Again, you play 6 rounds. And here's the Mighty Mech card. This is the Sparta 3000. And there's the Troy 3000. Then we've got Tank. And so you got 2 different views. So there's, I guess, Tank without the armor and then Tank with the power armor. So pilot and armor. You got Kitty, Diamond, Maverick. There's that big gun there. There's Wasp, Rampage, Magma, Tsunami. So you've got quite a few pilots there. There's that tank again. I don't know if I had it all on screen as I was doing it. I got kind of wrapped up in the moment of looking at these bad boys. Then we've got some player aids here. Here's solo mode, robot pilot guide. And then we've got, these are your different pilots. You got 4 pilots. I guess with the second game, maybe I can play 8, but I'd have to do some tweaking of the meeples because they'd be the same color. So these are the different cards. Here's your gray pilot card to keep track of combat, power-ups, deploy, mine. There's your blue, purple, and orange. And on the back is the solo. So if you're playing solo mode, you can play, one of these against that. So you can pick whatever color you want. All right, so let's look at the program cards first. If anybody's played this game, let me know what you think and give me your thoughts on what I should do with my extra copy of this. So here's ad hoc mode. So you got one of these for each pilot. And here are the programs. So this is the movement direction and then ability collect. So you can collect stuff. Deploy turret, deploy mine, purchase, power up. So those are the different actions, but this is the kind of movement ability. So here's a jump. When you jump, I guess there's no action. And you got these for each one of the different pilots. So here's the blue action cards, purple action cards, orange, and then gray, and it's going to be some kind of pre-programmed movement there. So there's the movement cards. Then we've got the weapons. There are a lot of weapons. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Adrenaline. I don't know if you ever played that game. I kind of like that game. My son and I played that quite a bit. It's all about picking up weapons and blasting people apart. But so you got a Vorpal Spiker. So this is probably the kind of weapon and maybe its cost and power and all kinds of interesting stuff there. Whoa, shock knuckles. There's that cross bolt. Gamelyn gun, gotta love that. Gauze rifle, oh man, brings back Traveler. Sniper rifle. Interesting. So maybe this is more of a ranged ability there. Lightning coil, flamethrower, plasma cannon. Yeah, look at this. Oh, dropped it here. There's nothing on the back. It just shows what kind of weapon. So you got basic. Let's see what we got here. We got advanced weapon, basic weapons, and then we got some. Yeah, so there's all your weapons. Kind of cool stuff. There's that riot shield, and then we've got some of these are the tiles. So these are the this is the board that you'll be moving around on here. So kind of cool. These are one-sided, so it is what it is. So anyway, and they're decent quality cards. I mean, not super thick, not true tile. Oh, some of these are double-sided. Huh. Okay, I gotta figure out what that means. Those look like they're the colors of the pilots, so maybe they're starting locations for the pilots or home bases or something. So those are the tiles there, and so that is what you get in the box of Tiny Epic. Sometimes you get so much stuff in the box, it's hard to put it back in the box. And let's see if we have that trouble with this. Put that there. Oh, that just fits in there nicely. And I imagine we can put these mechs and weapons back in here. So anyway, love to know your thoughts on any of this. What do you think of Tiny Epic games in general, but more specifically Tiny Epic mechs? What should I do with my extra copy of it? Should I go ahead and try to do an 8-player version of it, or should I give it away to you all, or should I give it to my son so he can have some fun in college? He plays mostly Magic these days, so don't know how much how much he'll get to this in college. This all might just fit back. I wonder if I should put this back in the bag here. I'll use the bag for now. So now you're getting an unboxing and a repackaging. How about that? You're getting a 2 for in one video, no less. Maybe. Yes, looks like it all fits back in the box very tightly. Now, I think there might be an expansion or a deluxe version. If there is, probably would not be able to fit that back in the box. But a lot of times they come in a similar box like this, and then they'll give you a sleeve to put the two together. That's what they did for, I did that for Tiny Epic, I think Defenders and Tiny Epic, Galaxies, and I think they've done that for some of the other ones. Anyway, but that is Tiny Epic Mechs from Gamelyn Games, a futuristic arena game by Scott Alms. Love to know your thoughts on it. That's what I have for you today on Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday. Thank you so much for stopping by. Drop me some comments and let me know how you're doing. Bye. Thanks for watching.